Dana, what's our next topic?
The fourth one on your list, Martin.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That's a slap right there.
What if his list doesn't have 4 things?
That's a boom.
Oh, it's Quirky.
Oh no.
There we go.
Quirky. Ooh, Dana, are you quirky?
I think she is quirky.
I would
say
yes.
Dana
is
Dana
quirky.
I like the eyebrow.
No.
She.
Dana's quirky.
Oh, sorry. I slipped.
Martin, are you quirky?
I'm so quirky. See,
Wow.
I'm weird.
How do you
I'm a
define
weirdo. Wait.
What the
What
hell
was
are
it?
you
What's the
doing
copy
here?
pasta? What the fuck is the
Grab the copy pasta for us, Shortwood and read it out for all the folks.
all the folks at home.
I don't think I know
Oh,
this
is this
one.
Quirky based off of something? This is not.
No,
Is
this
it-
is like
it the
I'm quirky.
Penguin of Doom.
I'm a
Close.
Close, because that's the copy
It's
pasta I know about being
it's
quirky.
Well, that's a lull random.
Oh, that's just lol
It's
random.
different. It's different.
Okay. Yeah.
Lull
what
random
these
holds
are,
up
but-
sport.
Yep.
I copy
Me and
pasta
my
makes me
girlfriend,
watch.
I'm by the way, and I'm 13.
I'm watching Vader Simpson.
In case you haven't
'cause
noticed,
I love it, 'cause it's
I'm
so
weird.
random.
I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in, and I don't want to fit in. Have you ever seen me without this stupid hat on? That's weird.
People. You know,
Cole Sprouse, 2016.
Thank you. It's good stuff. Like
That's
that.
the Riverdale meme. That's the Riverdale. Bruh.
Could you not?
It's okay.
I don't know what's
Bruh.
happening.
Bruh.
But you've seen the quirky people, right? The
Yeah.
people who are like, I'm so quirky. I read the first issue of Watchmen.
Yeah.
No?
So like,
It's like I'm a girl and I read comics. I'm quirky.
Oh, so like when people
I'm a girl and
try
I
to
play
say that they're weird
Fortnite.
and
I'm not
different.
like
Come on,
other
Quirky.
weird and
girls.
wacky. I'm not
I
like
participated
I'm not like
in
the
the
other
Armenian
guys.
genocide.
I'm not like the other girls.
I'm not like the other girls.
I mean,
I don't recognize the Armenian genocide.
I stand with Erdogan. I'm not like the other girls.
Pol Pot did nothing wrong. XD. RAR XD.
Oh.
Hi everyone, I'm new. Holds up Spork.
Don't call me a titty streamer. I'm just quirky.
Oh, so is Quirky the equivalent of Special Snowflake? I suppose?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Kind of.
No.
No,
not really. No.
Fuck
I would
you.
put it
No, I
similar to
wouldn't.
Nice Guys.
It's
No.
sort of
No, it's
No,
not. It's
See,
not
because
Nice
quirky
Guys.
people
Nice Guys
aren't
is
an
different.
inherent. Or
There is
quirky
such thing as
people
nice
aren't an
girls.
inherent danger
That's a
to
thing.
people.
They're just
Fucking
kind of
like, I'm
annoying.
different? Is that
It's just
the-
like the people who say that they're different, but they do things that
They're
are
super
really-
try-hardy.
I'm
Yeah, they're
against the
super
grain,
try-hardy,
but
and
they
it's
do
not-
everything
They
that's
kind of just
everyone
like,
else who says
yeah,
they're
I'm against the
does.
grain, but I have a MacBook Air.
What do you
Yeah.
mean by against the grain? Like against social
special.
Like they try to do things that are like weird and off the wall, but it's just like it
It's
comes
like-
across really cringy
try to
and
say,
like
Like how
not
every
at all.
hipster from
Curves
2015
are
looked the exact
sexy.
same.
Yeah, it was like I'm different, but I fit into an archetype.
Like, guys, I got a creeper
Well, yeah.
Xbox controller.
I was actually
I'm
gonna say.
so different.
people want to stand out, but they also want to have a group,
Yeah.
which is like really.
It's
no,
weird.
but the thing is, they try to like stand out even among the group of people that you can lump them into, and it's really it comes across as really vapid.
Yeah.
It
They
does.
just, like,
I guess-
refuse to acknowledge the fact that they're already in a group.
It's
Or
like
they try to
you are a
stand out from the
demographic.
group.
Like quirky people are a demographic.
They are.
So wouldn't the true being quirky be not fitting into a group at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the true being
That's what they
quirky
wanna
kinda
be, but it
gets
doesn't
you
work.
sent to jail for stabbing people with a fork.
To
Yeah.
stab people to not be in a group. They
I don't
definitely have
know.
a group.
Stabbing people is
Okay,
pretty quirky.
attempted murderers definitely their own group.
Attempted murder is quirky.
It is pretty quirky, I gotta say.
I'm quirky as an attempt murder.
I'm not like the other girls. I stab
I'm not
people.
like the other girls. I'm wanted in 7 states.
Wait, that's like who was that? She was one of the first female serial killers. She killed her her
Hillary
thing was, like, I'm
Clinton.
not like the other girls. I kill people like a man because she hacked like men to death with axes.
Oh damn.
You definitely
Yeah.
described
Oh,
it
that's
as
like
a-
those Russian women who were like dumping bleach onto men's crotches when they were just sitting on the subway.
I mean, a little.
That's
different.
quirky.
That's
pretty
That's
quirky.
Hillary Clinton
Yeah. That was her. She did that.
and Benghazi.
And Benghazi.
Her trial was interesting though. It was like the female version of Ted Bundy because she was like really pretty and everyone was like, "Oh, like she's a girl. Like how would she do this?" She's like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, I
Hillary
chop
Clinton's not
people
that
up."
pretty.
What?
Being pretty isn't quirky.
I didn't say that. It was quirky. I
That's
just
the
said it was
least quirky
interesting.
thing you can do.
Yeah, Kevin,
No.
stop being pretty.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah,
You
Kevin, you're
goddamn
not quirky.
godson.
No. I feel like you can only give someone the adjective of quirky if they're inherently more of the pretty side. Because you can't be like completely goth death metal and call them quirky.
Yeah.
I don't know.
you
Goth
know.
death metal's
There has to
pretty
be an
hot.
element
It
of like.
is
It's
super
hot.
hot.
You said
Big
hot,
titty
but
goth
not
gives you-
quirky.
yeah.
No, it's
I feel like at some point, yeah, if they're too weird, it becomes edgy.
Yeah, it
I
becomes
want me a
edgy and not
big titty
quirky.
goth
Like,
GF.
edgy is hot.
Quirky, there's an element
Edgy
of like
is hot.
cuteness
Edgy is
or
hot.
like.
If there's listening,
harmlessness
it's a
to it.
requirement or knows
Yeah,
about it,
exactly.
you
You gotta have some
email,
harmlessness.
Edgy is like you might have knives. Quirky is like you're just kind of annoying.
We'll get it set up. Thank you.
Yeah, basically. Well, not
the
even
vibe
you
I'm
might
getting.
have knives. You might have knives as quirky.
Yeah.
Edgy is I cut myself and live stream it on Twitch.
That's pretty edgy.
That is pretty edgy.
Wait, that sounds.
That gets you banned from Twitch.
That's
That's
banned
edgy.
from Twitch.
Remember, kids, sideways for attention, long ways for results. End it.
Okay, we're not advocating for this
Eee. Make me God. Lazaga.
Ah,
I'm sorry, John, but you're not gonna get any more Twitch followers that way.
Sounds like somebody ordered the hot sat lunch.
Zach.
Beautiful.
Prepare to be digested.
Yo.
Mediate.
But actually, we're so far behind on this meme. TBH.
Quirky?
No,
Or
the Lazaga.
Garfield?
Yeah. Because,
I live in a vacuum.
yeah.
See, I only start doing stuff that people think is cool after it stopped being cool.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
quirky.
This is quirky like
These are
that.
reverse Epstein.
That's why dabbing is funny now, because it's not actually cool.
No, yeah, because my
That's
one
why the
roommates,
woe is funny, because it was never cool.
Yeah.
My one roommates used to
True.
quote that like all the time when they were like seniors in high school. So yeah, it's been like 2 years.
Did
Feels
you know
bad,
Rec
man.
Center 220 isn't a relevant meme anymore?
Sad
Very
boy.
sad.
Really?
What
It's
is?
very sad. Rec Center 220.
I don't know that one. I don't think.
Oh,
Jesus
so-
Christ.
We would say it all the time. We
He's
would,
like, fight me at the rec center.
I would
Oh,
I would
that.
nut tap Chris, and he would go Rec Center 220.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because they
Then we
changed it
bang.
from
Was that
220.
actually a meme?
Is it no longer too?
I thought
Nut,
that
nut
was Star
tapping
Group.
Chris? Yeah, it's always funny.
Yeah.
That one never
know.
goes
Never
out of
not-
style.
I, know,
I thought-
I think they changed the time so that it doesn't end at 2:10 or something.
When does it end?
I think it
That's
ends
lies.
at like 2:20 or 2:30 or something.
How?
I don't know.
That's pretty gay.
Oh, because didn't they start later now?
I don't know.
What?
I probably am wrong about
No,
this,
I think
but I
it's the
think they
same.
changed it.
No, my
I know
brother
they
started
I'm
started
pulling my
considering
son out of
it,
school.
But I don't believe that they did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Changed
I
my
honestly
mind.
don't know.
But Kevin, Rec Center 220 was like,
I
if
remember
you had a
Rex-
fight,
Yeah,
you would just
yeah.
go to the Rec Center at
Rex Center,
220.
yeah, no.
Did anyone actually fight at the rec
No,
center
you
220?
No.
fucking
I-
They
idiot.
just did it in school, because they couldn't wait.
Our town is
Our town
is
had
too
no
quirky
fights.
to fight.
There was one fight
Yeah, our
in like
town
all
was
our 4
lame
years.
when it came to fights. It's like I hear about other people's high schools, and it's like, oh my fucking.
Wait, did you ever see
Yeah.
that
I
video
wish we
of
had more
like the
fights
kid
in
who
our school.
like put
Like,
his
I
keys
punched
in
a
between
kid
his
before.
fingers and then like started hitting Brian in the head?
No.
That was
No.
so. It was actually pretty
Was it a
funny.
locker room thing?
No, it's just like out in the gym.
I do not.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I
I do
think
not.
Kevin was just being Kevin or
Brian?
Brian. I'm
You have to
fucking.
beep out all
retarded.
these names.
You messed
anyway.
up
What was the other
my
guy?
brother with me.
I'm sorry, Kevin. Brian just started. Was like being a fucking idiot asshole like
Yes, he
he
does.
Like always.
usual. Yeah, like,
Mouth
as per the
breather.
usual.
It's kind
And
of a mouth breather.
some thick neck kid just like had enough of it, and he put his keys between his fingers and he started hitting him in the head.
That's actually really
Nice. That's fucking
Yeah.
metal, dude.
That's quirky.
That-
That's quirky.
That's quirky.
That's quirky right there.
Man, Brian, what a quirky dude.
Right?
Anyway, what's the quirkiest thing you can think of right now, Andrew? Like actually quirky, not like Armenian genocide.
Okay.
Oh,
Like,
Yo.
realistic?
Yeah,
Yo,
all
I
right,
got
all right,
one.
all right, all right. Here's
I
what
got
we do.
one.
We
I'll
come
take-
up with
oh,
the
I know,
quirk-
I
with the-
got
what's
one.
inside of the quirky girl's bedroom. That's
oh,
No,
oh,
I
I got it.
thought
I
of
got
something.
it.
I thought of something. Taking a Nintendo Switch to a college class and playing it openly.
Oh,
wait, what's
that's
she playing? What's
quirky.
she playing?
Smash probably.
Or
Legend
let's say
of
No,
Zelda.
no,
Breath
it
of the
can
Wild.
be he or
Yeah,
she. He
Smash
or she.
or Legend of Zelda, one of the two.
I'm thinking
Oh,
beanies.
Zelda.
Beanies, yeah, but
Only-
like the
only on
Nef
girls.
beanies.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
yeah.
no, beanies can be quirky either or.
But mostly on women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mostly, but it can be either or.
I mean, asking your older cousin to buy you cigarettes is pretty quirky.
Degenerate.
I was gonna
That
say.
sounds like edgy. What's that?
No,
No, no,
that's
no,
not
no,
edgy.
no,
Not
I got a
What's the
non-edgy one.
difference?
Because edgy people like go out of their way to do obscene things. Quirky people go out of their way to do things that supposedly go against the grain, but really just end up making them super normal.
No, I got a
so,
quirky
like-
one.
Okay, go ahead.
Watching the Star versus the Force of Evil finale in a cosplay.
Fuck.
Like,
Fuck.
that's quirky.
Star vs. the Forces of Evil is anything on Disney XD is a quirky show.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
That's
my
fair.
god.
I
Whenever I see that show, I'm just like, wow, only
the
quirky people watch
having
this.
the fucking Gravity Falls T-shirt.
Oh,
like,
Gravity
when I-
Falls paraphernalia. Oh,
That's pretty
so
quirky,
bad.
man.
No, no,
Undertale's
no.
Tumblr. That's
Oh god.
Oh no, Steven Universe paraphernalia.
having an account on www.e241.com.
Being
or
an
.net.
artist on DeviantArt.
Oh,
That's
supporting
quirky.
an artist on
just,
Patreon.
just an active DeviantArt
That's
to have any
It
kind.
just sounds like if someone
Buying a print from
someone
Shadman.
indie that's
No, that's edgy. That's edgy.
That's a
that's
gift.
edgy. That's not
Basically
quirky.
just like
That's
a
not quirky.
crime.
That's
That's your
edgy.
birthday present.
Buying an
Oh, so
18 by 24
it's like,
print
yes,
from
they are.
Shadman.
Basically, like, even though they're indie, they're saying that they're being interesting or like exciting.
This just sounds like something really indie. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like-
it's a lot of indie.
essentially,
It's like
yeah.
having
Being
like
I was gonna say,
indie,
like,
but everyone's
pretending
Like
to be
having your
indie.
own guitar and like painting it.
Yeah.
having,
that's
having a
quirky.
sticker that says "This
Okay.
machine kills fast."
Oh,
or something.
Oh my god. Oh,
That's
I've
pretty
seen that
quirky.
places.
So
I've
have
never
I.
seen that.
You should
have
you should
it,
write
man?
us to a Bernie 2016 sticker.
Oh,
like a
shit.
bumper sticker,
Wait,
but
now I'm
two of them.
confused.
Yes.
Is it liberal?
Fuck.
No, well,
It often is.
It often is.
There's a lot of overlap.
There's a lot of overlap between the liberal agenda and quirkiness.
Yes,
feel
there
like
is.
Don't get me
I
wrong,
feel-
there are quirky conservatives.
But there's
Yeah,
a lot
there-
more.
Quirky encompasses a lot, but
I
like
feel
it's
I
like
need to just
70
meet a bunch
liberal.
of these people to get a definition. It's one of those things that I feel like you can't tell
You've
me.
met
I
a
just need to-
great
bet
deal
you've
of
met a
them.
lot
I
and just
guarantee
realized
you've
it.
met them before.
You go
You've
to
met
college,
them.
you have met a shit ton
Yeah,
of these people.
Yeah.
I kind of.
They're the
Unless-
majority at college. That's the ironic
Unless-
part.
She
Basically,
doesn't
anyone
go
that
to
says I'm
college.
weird because
She was
is
an
But
angel.
no one
She
says they're
was
weird.
single.
No one that
No,
I
no,
interact with
it's
says
almost
they're weird.
always the people who say, "Oh, I'm so weird.
So
I'm
weird.
so weird.
Yeah.
Why am I so weird?"
Yeah,
or-
I'm so
or
I'm
the
so
ones say
weird
I'm
and
so
different.
awkward.
That's
It's
me.
awkward. The
We're
people who
describing
say
me.
the people
Yeah.
who use awkward turtle.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
yeah.
I know
I've never
exactly what
heard
you're
that in
talking about.
person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm
The
very
persons
glad I
who
haven't.
rewatch The
Bruh.
Office 3 times now.
The people who
That's a
make this-
character trait.
Yeah, that's a character. That is a character.
That's a valid
trait.
character trait.
The people who say I'm trying to find the gym to my Pam. Quirky.
And cancer.
Or is that the people who send memes in the group chat and they're like me?
Yeah, they're just like, oh, that's so me.
Me, Lamau, ha ha.
me.
Yo,
Oh
I
my
literally
god.
died. OMG.
Wait, you're just talking about basic people then.
No,
No,
because
it turns
you can
out,
be
like-
basic and like
Know that you're
Not
basic.
all
work a 9 to
basic- yeah.
5 and just wear white shirts all the time and watch
Not all
HGTV
basic people
when
are
you get
quirky.
home. Like that's not quirky.
I would rather have a basic, non-quirky person in
No,
my
I'd rather
presence.
have a quirky person
No,
I'd rather-
because
no,
the quirky
no.
person has more interests.
Yeah,
than
but the
being just
quirky
purely
person makes
basic.
those 4-panel cringe memes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
but
also
Hey
like,
girl,
basic
did you know, turns into a potato, rolls
See,
away.
Kevin, the base as far as base is Hank Hill. I'd much rather have Hank Hill than a
Wait,
quirky
Kevin, what do
person.
you mean by basic? Because I was thinking like a
Bobby
a
Hill's
basic
quirky.
girl.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
Bobby
like
Hill is
a-
quirky.
like a basic white girl doesn't have to be quirky.
Like if you
she can-
recognize that you're basic, if you're just like, yeah, I'm normal. I'm
No, but
ordinary.
like if they don't have an interest, like if they aren't part of like one big fandom or something, if they only cover the broad, hey, this is what the general public likes, and I also like the general public things. They don't have their niche. They're basic.
So you're saying anyone with an interest outside of
Anyone with
Outside
a
of what's
specific
considered like
targeted
a standard
interest.
If there's a targeted interest.
It'd be like an adult man who likes watching Adventure Time.
Oh
Wait a second.
shit!
I feel like this is
Yeah.
gonna
Yes,
get me roasted.
That's quirky.
But
Oh,
I
is
like
is that
making
you, Kevin?
puns, which is a very different.
no,
It's
that's
not
in the
quirky.
general.
I don't-
It's
but I don't do it
surprisingly
to-
not uncommon.
Yeah, it's not uncommon.
very
pretty
not
I
common.
know it's
uncommon.
not
Puns
uncommon.
are not quirky.
Yeah,
No,
they're not
Okay,
really
good.
that.
They're pretty
I'm glad.
basic. They're pretty basic.
Good.
Yeah. See, it's in
'Cause I
like
was
the
gonna
general
say, like,
consensus
what
of
if you
Right,
do?
people
What if you
like.
do
Yeah.
something that's different, but you're not doing it to be different? It's just something you like.
You can still be quirky and not be like, ooh, I'm quirky. But like then
So, like-
you're a better version of
like,
a
if
quirky
you're not
person.
Yeah, you're a
calling it-
skeleton.
You're
You're
a
Skelly.
skeleton.
Yeah, you're just Skelly.
So there's no way to win here. If you bring up the fact that it's weird,
No, everyone.
It's like
try to be
quirky
weird,
people
but
are
it's-
just like the people who are like attention seeking and they do like weird things to
attract attention.
to attract attention.
So what you're forgetting here is that we just kind of hate everybody, so we'll
Yeah,
always find
everyone
something
can
bad
get
to
a
say.
label.
Well,
Everyone gets shit, including us,
Yeah.
especially us.
Especially
We are
us.
the
you
most
guys-
deserving of shit.
without
What
a
label are
doubt,
you guys then?
Uh,
Skelly?
retard.
I'm pretty.
Yeah,
fucking
retard.
annoying.
Yeah. Full on retards in collective environments.
Yeah.
I bet the term is Skeletor looking
No, in
motherfucker.
no, in actuality, like an actual label that like other people would give.
I
you.
literally think it's just fucking annoying.
Obnoxious pissant.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you
think-
go.
I
Obnoxious
feel like it's
pretty
pissant.
fucking bland. TBH.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't think people wouldn't use that term. Like I'm saying, we're describing all these people like from the outside.
No, like if people were to meet this group,
No,
I
I'm
they'd
on
be
the
like they're just
inside.
fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Like that's
I'm
it.
on the inside and I
There's
still
no
hate them.
like real.
See, I wouldn't
thing.
say. I don't know. I don't think people would say that.
Nah, I'm on the inside of the quirky circle. Remember, I'm a musician.
He's
Oh.
quirky by
That's
default.
true.
All musicians
I
are
have,
quirky.
I have no choice but to interact with the quirky people.
Yeah.
There's the kind of people who want their sound to be more orange.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Ooh. Well, I mean, it's a.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
People do that.
Dude,
No,
wait, what
no.
is it?
Synesthesia?
Synesthesia, yeah.
No, it's not a synesthetic thing. It's just an
They
aesthetic
just want to be
thing.
orange.
They just it's like I want my sound to be more orange.
But that's kind of
And then they light some incense or some
Oh.
shit. You
So the
know?
fact that you
But
think
you
it's
probably
cool
have to meet
means you're
somebody-
part of the problem.
No, you probably have to meet so many interesting people. You never have a dull day.
Interesting is one word
Yeah,
for them.
No, I agree with
Yeah.
Cassie. You never have a dull
I would
day,
rather
and I
interact
feel
with
like
a
it's
bunch of weird,
fine.
harmless people than a bunch of normal, boring people.
What's better,
The
a
thing
dull
is,
day
like,
or
you
a
can
day where I
never
want to
tell
kill
until it's
myself? Just
too
the
late.
people I hate around
Like
me. are
Exit
so
114
fucking awful.
is weird and quirky, but they're fucking dangerous. They're like a danger
Weird
to
and
themselves
quirky,
and others.
But
You
they
might
will
as well
use
call
their
it-
knives.
Yup. Thursday night, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're fun though. They're
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
good
They're-
band.
they're-
They won't
they're
hurt
great.
you. They're more a danger to themselves than they are to
Than
others.
anybody else,
Okay.
yeah.
They put on their posters like, "Come watch Exit 114 kill themselves on stage."
And I cannot wait.
No.
Anyway,
Okay, question. If that actually started happening, would you interfere? This is
It's
a
art.
hypothetical.
It's
Yeah.
art.
maybe
No,
it
there was
depends
that
on how
one-
far they get before I realize I should do something.
Wasn't there that one? I feel like maybe it was something we talked about on this podcast before.
Oh, the lady
The
who
lady
killed her,
who
like cut herself.
Oh yeah, I
open.
told you about this. She,
Yeah.
she ate a bunch of honey, right, for a live performance, then cut herself, and then like just lit underneath like a heating lamp.
You called it art, but that's dangerous.
She also spent like a week in an exhibit at a museum. People just like came and just like look at her. Like, she just lived in an art exhibit for like a week.
Oh,
People
that
came
That's
over,
bitch. I know
and,
that bitch.
and like it
That's
was
very
really
quirky.
dumb. Like there's like videos, there was like live stream, and someone like, people, like, go to her and just like they sit down, like she's like looks at them, like they just start breaking into tears. Just, like-
People who wear bracelets with feathers on them are quirky.
Yeah, they
Oh.
are. Yeah, they
See, but
are.
that's just artsy or indie. How does that?
That's quirky,
It's
yeah.
quirky.
I'm gonna wear a
you
dream
guys
catcher on my
Quirky,
neck.
quirky
Oh,
is
God.
a
Like-
big broad term.
Wearing
Those
your
are, like,
weird on
subsets.
your sleeve is what is like.
But how do I
It's
know
like
if
a
I'm
main-
wearing my weird on my sleeve?
Oh, you
If
know.
I'm just
You know. If it's the kind of thing where people are like giving you weird looks on the street, that's sure
Yeah.
sign.
But like for example, I'm talking a little louder than normal, or if my friends and I are having an argument about some really weird thing, and someone overhears us and gives us a
It's
weird
not
look, is that
usually
quirky?
in speech. It's usually like
In
terms of your
actions. It's
physical
actions
expression.
or
It's
possessions.
sort of
And
like
opinions.
Or dream catchers.
body modifications. That's pretty quirky.
That's pretty quirky.
So if I get a
I'm not
tattoo,
gonna lie. Yeah, no.
That's not a
No,
body
not really.
modification.
That's not what that is,
No.
yes. That's
What's
like
a body modification?
like
Fucking
gauges.
horns.
Like like
Horns,
like
yeah.
those.
What?
Yeah,
the
fangs.
the
When
ear.
people get
What are
fangs.
they?
Yeah,
The
if people
headbands
file
with the
down their
lip-
teeth so they have fangs.
Yeah.
that's,
Okay.
Or
that's
it's fucking
quirky.
gauges in your ear that are like this big.
Or the fucking
My
the gauge in your
mango
cheek.
Oh,
is to
God.
get
Oh, God.
big.
How do you?
Then act like I don't know nobody. Wait, you guys don't know it?
What are you saying? I wasn't listening.
My main goal is to get, wait, what was it? My main goal is to blow up. Then act like I don't know nobody.
Why are you
Wait, you guys don't know the meme?
Why are you talking like Wade from GTA 5?
No, I gotta show you guys the meme.
I don't.
My main goal,
Who said that?
just this guy on like Vine.
Oh,
Vine.
Vine is quirky.
Vine's
Vine
pretty
is
quirky.
quirky.
I feel like you guys are saying quirky is a negative thing.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Teeth. Look at his teeth.
And then act like I don't know nobody.
Oh yes. No, I
Okay,
did
Kevin,
not.
that was a spot on imitation.
Kevin.
Like Kevin's like,
Wearing a cap with the Monster Energy logo on it is quirky.
Okay, you're saying quirky like the negative
That's
thing.
not quirky.
It is.
That's
Not
like
quirky.
Skater Boy.
Wait, I feel
That's
like
fucking-
I feel like being quirky is
Oh
only
my
negative if
gosh.
you're obnoxious about it, and you're like, oh,
Well, that's
look,
just it.
I'm
Quirky
cool.
people are obnoxious.
Yeah, they are.
Blasting Avril
word
Lavigne in
definition
order
of
to
quirky
upset
has
your
changed a
parents
lot
at the
over
age of
the
16.
Listen, I rolled up
That's rebellious.
That's edgy.
to a football game at the high school, right? And I accidentally parked next to Amanda, and she was in there, and she
Oh,
was
bad
playing
move.
Panic at the Disco as loud as her BMW speakers possibly could.
That's pretty quirky.
It's pretty
So I
quirky.
slashed her tires.
I feel like there's
Yeah,
so
so I
many things that
planted
fall in this
I
term.
planted a sticky bomb under her
Yes.
car and ran away.
Okay.
See, that's edgy.
For the record, he
That's
didn't
edgy.
actually do
I
that.
put a grenade attached to her
No.
front tire so when I move the pin gets pulled.
Wait, but then okay, what falls in the
What?
category of not quirky then? I feel like everything we're saying is quirky.
Monster Energy drink.
Well,
Yeah.
'cause we can't describe
Red Bull.
quirky things.
Product code team for 10%
No,
off.
I mean like as a person.
Being addicted to cocaine.
basically whatever
Yeah.
is generic.
That's
is
not that quirky.
It's not that quirky.
Getting
the
shot.
basic
Getting
Yeah,
laid.
getting
Getting
laid.
laid.
Not that quirky.
It can be
Is not
quirky.
quirky.
Okay.
No.
No,
So-
no, not really.
No.
Anything that
If
you're
it's two quirky
actively, like,
people.
I am
No.
not in this
Then
it-
standard
then-
The coitus can be quirky,
Well-
but the actual act
I
of
don't
getting
take
laid
cocaine.
isn't
But
quirky.
what if they're doing it ironically?
That's
I don't do
Wait,
cocaine.
how
Who has
you how-
ironic
Who
sex?
gets laid
What the
ironically?
Okay.
Wait, how
Quirky
does this-
people.
wait, please describe any
How do you
situation.
get laid ironically?
It's just a meme, bro. Just a meme. Just,
Wait, what? I
For the
wait,
meme.
it's not, it's not,
Andrew,
it's not
I
that
said,
serious.
Andrew would say, like, what isn't quirky? And I said, getting laid. And then Andrew's like, what if it's between two quirky people? I'm like, the coitus can be quirky, but the actual act of getting laid isn't quirky. And then he said, what if you're doing it ironically?
No, but what if you do it in like a weird place?
That's not...
That's not
I
quirky.
don't know. I don't know what to find.
That's
like,
called-
I'm
that's
That's
saying-
called-
edgy. That's edgy.
That's called
edgy.
being an
Yeah.
exhibitionist. That's edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but how can you ironically get laid? Like,
No,
that's
Kevin,
the
wouldn't it be
question.
so funny if I fucking kissed you in the mouth right now?
Yo, fuck.
See, that'd
That'd
be pretty
be
cool.
hilarious,
Yo,
my
Mark, you
dude.
dare me to kiss Kevin on the mouth right now? I'll do it.
Do it. Do it. Do
Yeah, it'd be
it.
like if I sucked your dick and then called
Yo,
you
double
a
dare my
Yeah,
penis.
you dare
Chris,
me to
I'll
do it?
give you.
do
I'll
it.
give you all the money I have in my pocket if you do it.
You dare me to do it, dude?
4 cents? 4 cents?
Dude, I'll
That's
do it
4
if you
times the amount I needed.
Dude, if you dare me, I'll do it. Only if you dare me, though. I mean, come on. You dare me, though?
Someone
Damn.
dare him to do it.
Chris, don't tempt me.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, damn.
Yeah. What isn't quirky? Drinking water, breathing.
Monica Lewinsky.
Okay, Chris.
Nice.
I don't know.
Tell me
But
wrong.
I feel like you're saying quirky like it's a negative thing, but I
We
feel like I
are.
cannot think of someone who does not fall into the label quirky.
That's because
Yeah.
you're...
This is. Yeah.
Sounds like you hang out with quirky people.
Yeah,
No, even
and
all
that's
of
fine.
you.
Yeah.
I'm not quirky.
I'm not quirky.
Well,
No, I feel like
I
I'm
am quirky, but I'm a fucking retard also, so it's hard to tell where the
Yeah,
see,
quirkiness
I'm
ends
just-
and
I'm just an
retard-
edgy
and
retard.
retardation
Quirky
begins.
not.
Edgy.
I'm an edgy
So,
retard.
Does
Not
one
quirky.
outweigh the other?
Yeah,
It
like
depends on which one you're
you
more
can
of.
be blonde and a psychopath, but the psychopath takes over.
Yeah.
Like, if you look
Yeah.
at a blonde psychopath, you're not like, oh, look, there's the blonde. You say, oh, look, there's
Well, I
the
mean, you don't really know
psychopath.
it's psychopaths by looking at them.
But if you did.
I mean, if they're
They're
blonde,
they're
the pro- I
stabbing
assume they're
someone
psychopaths.
or like
Yeah,
If
they're
they're
attempting
well,
to
let's just say
stab
they're a
someone.
psychopath, maybe they're just defending themselves.
If they
because
were
the
a
other person
well-known
attacked them.
psychopath.
All right.
Who's a well-known
Okay,
psychopath that isn't in jail?
They're in jail
let's
and
say
they
we're in
fake an
jail.
air knife and are stabbing the bars, laughing maniacally, and they're blonde.
They could just be screwing with you. They might not be crazy.
Minecraft
That, like-
cosplay.
Sorry, I'm just picking every possible. What
is
if.
is weird. It's something. One trait dominates the other.
But-
They
I don't
also
know.
like sushi, but like
Yeah.
Sushi isn't quirky.
sushi isn't
Sushi
quirky.
is raw fish.
But
Not
like
quirky.
the psychopath
Okay.
dominates the I like
Says-
sushi.
Well,
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
well, do
no, I
quirky
got you.
people know they're quirky?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
Rarely.
they just kind of
What if you're
ham it
just
up.
like, what if you're
Rarely.
just like, hey, I like sushi and you don't know, or I like X food and you don't know that it's quirky. But
I
you're just
wouldn't
like, I like it.
consider. I wouldn't consider
Right?
it quirky unless someone was like very, very adamant about the fact that they were weird.
I'm weird, guys.
So only if you
I'm
emphasize.
weird.
Oh my
I'm
god,
wired.
so
Definition.
weird.
Look at me, please.
So
I
if someone,
listen-
what if someone does all these things, but they don't say that they're weird about it?
Then they're just a
Then
fucking
Then they're just a
weirdo.
normal-
Yeah.
No, they're
Then
quirky.
they are weird.
No, they're quirky,
not
but
quirky.
they're chill. No, they're quirky, but
So
they're chill.
if they don't acknowledge their weirdness, then they're weird. But if they do acknowledge their weirdness, then they're quirky. There's no way to get out. But
Yes.
they can't acknowledge their weirdness, even if they are weird.
You're overthinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to
No.
figure this out, dude.
You can be
The
weird
paradox.
and quirky
It's not.
at the same time, but you can still be chill and a cool person.
So it's okay to be quirky.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like
It
there's should be a
generally
negative
has a
connotation.
No, it's
It has a
annoying
negative connotation,
sometimes,
but
but
A
like-
lot
like,
of
it's
times.
there are
always
worse
negative,
things
it's
that
just
could
positive.
happen. There are worse things you could be than quirky.
I mean, yeah.
So
Inevitably, yeah. Also, thank you, Dana, for like giving me definitions of everything as these idiots are screaming. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Dana's like, okay, so this is this.
You just gotta
Appreciate
pick
it.
up what we're throwing down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so Chris, what's in the quirky girl's room?
A lot of posters.
Well,
A
okay,
lot of
what?
posters.
Okay, let's.
what is the largest poster in the
Yeah,
room?
what's the biggest poster?
Zayn from One Direction.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, it depends.
But
it
she's
depends.
not quirky if she doesn't acknowledge the fact that she's weird, so that could just be a normal weird girl's room.
We're past this.
Yes.
No, I'm not
Smart.
past this.
No.
Yeah, we are.
I mean-
Definitions, man.
Stop being
I
quirky,
mean,
Cassie,
it
come
doesn't
on.
really mean that they're quirky if it's Zayn from One Direction.
All right.
'cause,
The
like,
year,
maybe
okay,
they-
how about this? The year is 2019. She has a CD player
I have a CD.
That's not that.
I-
quirky.
that she regularly uses.
I
Roxanne.
regularly
That's not
use a
that.
CD player.
That's not that
It's a
quirky.
little.
That's not weird.
It's a little.
If you
That's
you regularly
no,
listen,
no, no.
She just goes into
No,
the room
if
and
you-
pops in her Kids Bop.
no, if you have
40 into your
vinyl that you
CD
use
player.
regularly.
If it's Kids Bop, it is quirky.
Yes, Kids Bop is quirky. No,
Kids
but if
Bop
you
is
have
Not
vinyl
quirky.
you use
Kids Bop
regularly.
is for children.
Yeah.
No. As
You listen to
in,
Kids
in
Bop, you're fucking
2019,
to Kids
as
Bop?
a
Yes,
20-year-old,
She listens to
that's
Kids
quirky.
Bop
That's
ironically,
listening to Kids Bop.
unironically.
Yeah,
What?
I don't mean like in the car.
What?
I'm like in the
You're
room.
listening to
No,
Kids
I-
Bop
yeah, why-
ironically,
I-
but it's not really
If
ironic.
If you're
Why
listening
is
to
it
it
so ironic?
unironically, you belong on a list.
Why is the CD player as a concept quirky? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
So
not
it's
that
2019.
CD player.
No.
So?
It's
No.
current
Fine.
year
If
plus
if she had
4.
like a tape deck, that'd be quirky.
Yeah.
CDs aren't
Oh.
that.
I don't know.
uncommon.
Current year plus 4 CD player in your room is a
No,
little-
like it's fine in your car and stuff like
Why is
that,
it
but
not
like,
okay in your room?
I don't. I
fine.
do you
disagree.
have a CD player in your room?
Yeah.
Yes.
And when's the last time you used it?
Today.
Jesus Christ.
I was building a bookcase and I wanted to listen to music, so I brought my CD player into the other room.
But
You-
why'd you use your CD player?
You own
Because
both
I
a
didn't want to waste my phone battery.
How low's your phone battery?
Plug
What
it
about your
in.
laptop?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can plug it
I
in.
don't know. I just
But like it's fine.
like,
it's
I
not
don't
that
know.
quirky.
I own
I
a
also,
phone
like,
and
have
2
CDs
computers.
that I
The
listen
hell
to.
You know
is a
what's
CD
your
player?
Sorry, I was
Is it
wrong, it's just
quirky
retarded.
to use a
Okay,
CD
there we
player?
go.
So,
Yeah, I don't think it's that quirky.
I think it depends on what you're playing on the CD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's
agree.
more. Yeah, the CDs are more important than the way you listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
with
mean, but
Chris
there's
on this
very
one.
little music that is quirky, like in and of itself.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's no. Well, because everyone has a different taste in music, and there's so many different.
Except
types
Death
of
Grips. Death Grips is quirky.
Death was pretty quirky.
I was like, what was that band that you recommended to me that you were like, they're just noise, and you're gonna be scared?
Oh, Daughters.
Daughters.
Are they
Daughters
quirky?
is quirky.
Daughters is quirky.
Daughters is really quirky.
Yeah, I know that, but-
Wait, because
Daughters is
Melon gave a
tight.
10.
Anthony Fantano.
You still wouldn't know. Melon gave a 10. Just know that.
It's a.
If
It's
Me-
a great
If
album.
Melon gives a 10, that means it's objectively good, but you probably still won't like it anyway.
Who's Melon?
Anthony
No,
Fantano.
I like
I don't
Kids
know.
See
He does
Ghosts.
music
That was
reviews
good.
on the internet.
But I didn't listen
Oh.
to any other album other than Kids See Ghosts that he gave a 10 to. So
I mean, the Daughters record is good because it just sounds like the most mature Daughters has ever been.
oh, I don't know anything by Daughters, so I wouldn't.
Like every other, like most of them just seem too chaotic, but this one's like methodical and like calculated. It's very very good.
New album?
It the new album from October.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, Daughters
No.
is quirky.
Speaking of new albums, Igor.
No one's heard it yet.
No,
I
it's
don't
so good.
Like,
I
Know
love
your
it.
is
audience,
that the
Kevin.
band or the?
Hey, know your
No,
audience.
No, it's the name of the album.
By who?
Tyler, the Creator.
No, haven't heard it.
Ooh, feels bad.
Know your audience, Kevin.
Yeah.
What kind of music?
Rap.
Rap. Experimental hip hop for
Exactly, know
Igor.
your audience.
Know your audience, Kevin.
Like freestyle or?
Well,
No.
no. And No.
Like,
no.
what do you mean by experimental?
Like experimental. Like if there's experimental rock, kind of like that, but for hip hop.
Experimental rock doesn't exist. It's just called indie now.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's called indie now.
It's just called quirky music now.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Dana, what's in the quirky girl's room?
Slime on the desk.
Ooh, that's true.
That is very true.
Oh, you hit the nail on the head.
That was a good one.
Fuck. All right, Cassie, what's in the quirky girl's
I
room?
said the painted guitar, but now I'm trying to think of something else.
No,
that's
painted
good.
guitar
That's
was
a good
really
one.
good.
That's about as good as it gets.
Cat ear headphones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
dang,
you.
you stole mine.
You know.
You stole mine.
Wait,
Fuck.
okay, those
Just
pens
describe
with
my
the little
room.
fuzzy thing on top.
Oh,
shit!
you're
The
right.
fucking kooky pads.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't
man.
remember the name.
Oh. Oh.
But sometimes they do have like the fuzzy bit. It's like an actual like pom pom or something.
Yeah.
Feather
It's
boa.
pretty.
Is that what it's called?
No, that's
just
the
another
thing you wrap
quirky
around
thing.
your neck.
I'm
It's
just
all
thinking of
feathery
quirky things
fuzzy.
now. I'm just going
What's the
through and
second
thinking
word?
what would be acceptable in like an
Anime
8-year-old girl's
body
room, but not in a.
Good stuff though.
My roommate had one of
If
those.
you-
Oh,
Really?
and she brought it to college?
Oh yeah.
Was she a drag king?
Well, because I was there, so she was in the room next to me, but we were in the same suite, and she had an anime body pillow, and she cuddled it every single night.
It's
Mm.
pretty
Nice.
quirky.
Yeah.
That's not quirky. That's not quirky though.
She's just
That's just
weird.
weird.
Weird lady.
Having a pyrocynical body pillow.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty quirky.
Uh,
Kevin, what's in the quirky girl's room?
dream catchers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black and white inkjet printer.
Oh yeah.
Not color. It's black
Not
and
color.
white.
Wait, why is that?
I don't
She
see
only,
that.
she,
not.
she only takes
It's
black
just,
and
it's
white
just something
photos.
that she should have in her room.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
a light switch.
Bed sheets, you know?
Bed sheets. Oh, that's
oh, like
quirky.
beads on the curtain.
Oh god, yes.
Oh yeah.
No, or even better, like bees like over the door over the doorways. So you go through when you walk.
Oh,
Wait, that
wait,
could also
wait.
just be a fortune teller's
Wait.
house. Like,
Fortune's pretty quirky.
they're pretty quirky.
Ooh, a no boys allowed sign on the front of her door.
Okay, this just sounds like everything you'd find in like a 13-year-old girl's bedroom.
Yeah,
This is
but
not
it's
even-
like-
Yeah, but this woman's
Sounds like
25.
This woman's
Yeah, that's the
24, yeah.
difference.
She's
Okay,
25 and
this
she
is
lives
a
on
weird
her own.
woman. This is like very far on the quirky.
She's
range.
not
Yes.
weird, she's quirky.
Yeah.
No, because some of the quirky things you were mentioning before, I was like, okay, I could see like a lot of people doing that. That's not that
I
weird.
feel like you're not
but-
getting this.
But this room is like really weird.
Yeah, this is like the extreme quirky
We're not
girl.
saying all of these things are in the
if
room
all
at
of these
once.
things are in the
they
room
just
at
could
once, you got a
Yeah.
weird person on
Got a
your hand.
problem,
Yeah,
child.
Yeah,
that's what I'm picturing.
this
I'm
is
picturing
a
room
problem
with a
child.
lot of weird things.
Probably an ashtray that she never uses.
Probably, yeah.
Bedazzled ashtray.
Who bedazzles an ashtray?
A quirky person.
No, that's just
That's like
skeletal.
yeah.
It's a little
That's-
skeletal.
that's-
See, now I'm more confused. What?
That's pretty skeletal.
Skeletal
yeah.
is like weird to the point of making everyone uncomfortable. Quirky is just weird that it gets annoying.
No, but you said, what was the thing you said that Kevin did with skeletal? This was a while ago, but I don't remember what it was.
I don't know, jerked off in my eye. Like,
Oh my god.
what?
It's very
No, there was
uncomfortable.
something like semi-normal that we were talking about, and you guys were like, that's skeletal. And I was like, I don't remember what it was.
That could be anything.
Yeah.
No, okay,
It
wait.
can literally
There's,
be
there's at
anything.
least 20% chance it involved dipping sauces of some kind.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Dunkaroos. Yo, you remember that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Was it like you ordered cheese curds at Buffalo Wild Wings or something? Because that's not
No, that's
quirky.
normal.
That's
I
just
never
a-
said
it
anything
wouldn't
like
be,
that.
It's
I
not
do that.
weird. It's
No, I
just
remember
on the
you guys said
menu.
something and you were like, oh, Kevin, you skeleton. And that was the first time I heard the word, and I was like, what does that mean? And I still don't know if I know now, because now I thought, now
Oh, wait, were
confused
you
about
not
quirky
there
and
when?
skeletal.
Oh no, she wasn't.
No, but
wasn't
that's
there.
That just makes people uncomfortable.
But quirky also makes people uncomfortable.
No, that
No,
just makes
no.
you
Quirky is just
irritated.
annoying.
Quirky's annoying. Skeletal's uncomfortable.
Weird
but there's
is
a point
weird.
where quirky becomes skeletal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a
Yeah,
spectrum.
skeletal
Yeah.
has a little bit of self-awareness involved because usually there's like self-reflection.
Yeah, and you kind of have to like.
Specifically during sad boy hours, it was like, fuck.
So like when I pull a piece of fruit out of my backpack and start eating it,
That's fine.
that's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty fine.
It's just like people carry food with them. Like,
Yeah.
if I
Right.
pulled out a bag of chips and started eating it, like that wouldn't be super weird.
It wouldn't
But
be
if I
weird
pulled
at
out an
all.
entire-
People.
But if I
Put
pulled out
out
like an
chips
entire
and eat it.
rotisserie chicken and started like eating it with my bare hands.
That's skeletal.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that's
skeletal.
skeletal.
Okay, I understand
Yeah, I
the
did that
definition
once.
now.
That's pretty skeletal.
I did that once. I went to a party and we had to make an Acme run, so I got a rotisserie chicken because I was fucking hungry, and I ate it.
Nice.
Wait, I love that.
You're
you
a
used that example.
skelly fuck.
Wow.
That was super skelly.
That's pretty skelly.
That was pretty.
This is
No one took
very-
a picture of me, so I don't have proof. But
But it's not
I-
bad to be skelly, I guess.
I
always.
feel like
Yeah,
if
Sometimes-
you say something
usually-
like that, you don't really need to prove it. It's just kind of like, okay, fine, I believe you.
Just got enough to say.
So why would you
Yeah.
ever make that up about yourself?
it's a good
Yeah.
ass chicken too. It was
Acme
good.
chicken
It was good the next
chicken.
day. Also, I didn't eat the whole thing.
But what if you acknowledge the fact that it's weird? What if you're like, hey guys, this is weird, but then is it quirky?
It depends. It
If
depends
Yeah,
on the
it
you're
depends.
action.
proud of it.
No, but what if you're like, I know this is weird, I'm just really hungry and I bought this rotisserie chicken.
No,
and
then that's normal.
Then it's normal.
That's normal, but
Yeah.
eating it with your bare hands is.
But eating it and not
skeletal.
acknowledging
No, but it's
Yeah.
like, hey guys, look, this is so weird, right? And then you start eating it.
Hey guys, I'd be like, I'd like stop everything and be like, hey guys, look at me, I'm eating a chicken.
So it depends on how you present your action. That
Yeah.
defines whether or not it's
Yeah.
normal. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, because normally if it ends up with people going, yo, shut the fuck up, that means that's usually a quirky thing.
Yeah.
Well,
But if
you
people
wouldn't
just
be
kind of move away
like,
from you,
shut
then
the
it's
fuck up to
skelly.
a quirky person. You just be like, oh, right.
You just
Speak
be
for
rolling your
yourself.
eyes.
Like rolling
Yeah,
your
but
eyes,
if you
yeah.
want to say shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you want to say it, but you wouldn't because
So
they're
you're
quirky.
saying all these things would be in a quirky girl's
You might-
bedroom, but what
you
if
might
she
say it.
like isn't quirky about it? Like, what if she doesn't present it as like, oh my god, I'm so weird?
No, but that's still like
No,
Then-
no, no.
then
Like,
she just-
It
like you
carries
can have
over.
it in your bedroom and not be quirky. But if you're quirky, you're gonna have it in your bedroom.
Oh, okay. I see.
Quirkiness
Thank
is
you for
almost
the-
always a material, almost always has a material
It's
quantity
very much
behind it.
based on
Yeah.
possessions.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because
It's
like, how do you
words.
demonstrate your quirkiness? And like, obviously, the only thing you can do is to
Oh,
buy.
like the laptop
things.
stickers and the cute little fonts.
Yeah.
Laptop stickers are pretty quirky.
They are quirky.
Mm.
And it's almost always like
You're getting
just a
it now.
normal meme, but a laptop sticker.
Yeah.
Like getting something that says like.
Oh, I was gonna
feels
say the
good
cute
man.
little quotes
Oh,
like
God.
Cafe head.
Yeah.
Like-
Some of them are funny.
the little like artsy quotes with like the little flowers in the script, and it's like
Oh, yeah,
thing,
having
like,
those-
Oh, yeah.
nevertheless, she
Yeah.
persisted, or
Yo,
some like weird artsy
the
shit.
NASA sticker that everyone has.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
quirky.
Yeah. Or like having a shirt with like where the sleeves have writing on it.
Yeah. That's
I
pretty
don't know.
quirky.
Or, like,
that
that's
feels like pretty normal.
That
no,
feels
that's
normal.
quirky.
But it's almost always like
Depends where
Arial
you get it.
bold. and
God
it has,
never
like-
meant for sleeves to have words on them. It's just
But what if you like run a race and then a lot of times the words they have like the sponsors or something? On
Well,
the
that's
front?
different. Those are sponsors.
Yeah,
Or
you
you
just
can
It's
put
not
them
that.
on.
It's
That just
not
means you
that
sold
quirky.
out. It's
I don't
different.
You can't
know.
put them
I
on the
don't-
inside of the
I don't
shirt.
believe it.
yeah. That just means you sold out. You're not quirky. It's different.
No, man. If I was running a race, I would want to get sponsored.
Well, yeah, I'm not, that doesn't mean you didn't sell out for what you did, but
Yeah.
yeah, you want money from it.
Cassie, I love how you're just
Sitting
the
like
layman,
this is quirky.
and you're trying to understand.
I'm trying to
like,
understand this culture.
I'm gonna sit like this from now on. Rest my chin on.
It's
my
also
knees.
hard because
That's
these words are
quirky.
like it's like defined by like what people do. There's no
Yeah.
like hard and fast
Yeah.
definition.
Mhm.
So it's like I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I just haven't.
It's usually
experienced
it's
a lot of
mostly
this.
colloquialisms. It's
Yeah.
not actual defined things.
Yeah, that's.
Like you won't find a Wikipedia page for quirky.
You will
people
not. You
or
will not.
skeletons.
I was gonna say I haven't heard either of those terms before.
Yeah,
Before like talking to you guys.
it's pretty underground. Except it's not.
It's not like it. Like
Calling it
everyone who's in
underground's
the
pretty
know
quirky.
knows already.
I guess I'm not.
That,
You're
that's
not- no, you're
definition
not.
though.
You were
You're
almost
in the know if you know it.
yeah.
You don't
if you're,
live in
if
the
you know,
culture.
you know.
Yeah.
But you're definitely not in the know
No.
with a lot of things.
Absolutely not.
That's
Which
okay.
is okay because not all
No,
of these things are essential.
It is okay. I keep learning every day.
Learning
Yeah.
is
So-
good.
Learning is
Good
good.
thing philosophy to have.
Yeah. You should try to learn something new every day. I don't know. I feel like I have a different approach to learning than I did in high school, which is good, but I don't know. I feel like in high school it's just like, oh, okay, memorize this material so you can get a grade, so you can get into a good college. Now I'm like, oh, I actually want to like know this information, and it's not necessarily like for a class, just like in general. Like if I'm talking to people, I'm like, oh, like yes, please explain this thing because like I'm actually curious, not just like, oh yeah, I need to like learn this for a grade.
I wonder what that's like.
Wow.
No.
No, I don't know. I've never had that your high school thing. It was always just like, oh wow, new information. That's cool.
I don't know. I
Like,
mean, I got
soaked
that
it
in
up.
some,
I'm
in
still
some
like the
classes
high
in high
school
school.
thing.
But then there were some other classes where I was like, okay, like I'm really not that interested in this, or there's really
Oh.
no point in me doing this right now. I think part of it was because I was like just overwhelmed.
The only
with a
times
lot.
where I was like that was when I knew the information already and it was being
Mm.
retold, and I'm just like, I
Yeah.
just want to get over this. Like I had this one cognitive science class. It was the most bullshit class I've ever had. One of the open-endeds that you could answer was, how is logic important in real life? On the final. That was a final question for a class.
That is
It was so stupid. And like I knew everything already because it was just such a BS class. It was in 8:40 in the morning, so I had to get up and
So
go
I can
places.
see how that would be boring. I think
I hated the class, but whatever.
I don't know. I think because I think the high school material like it wasn't inherently interesting.
No,
I mean, I guess it depends on the class.
Yeah, I didn't like bio. Bio wasn't that
See,
interesting.
I loved bio, but I didn't like.
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
earth science. I was
you're the person who wanted to go into like bioengineering.
Yeah. So like
yeah,
that was
you
interesting
like
to me.
bio. I don't know.
But-
It's not for me.
Yeah, so I guess in high school there were classes, but yeah, so like that class you probably sat through and you weren't like, oh wow, I can't wait to go to bio and learn about like enzymes. But like you sat through it anyway and you did the work because you wanted to get the grade, I assume, or like you put in some effort.
Yeah,
so you
it was
didn't fail
more.
the
It wasn't
class.
really like I want to get the grade. It was more like, so then I can just be done with it. It's like I
Yeah.
just got to get through it.
Yeah, just got to get through it. Whereas
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Whereas
but
now
that
I
was
find
like that
myself,
was like
like-
the one exception.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, but it's nice. It's nice having like.
it's nice having classes where you're excited to learn this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, okay, I'm like spending extra time on this because like I want to make sure I understand
Yeah.
it, not because like I have to for the
Yeah.
exam.
But actually now I need to do the I just got to get through it kind of stuff because I'm trying to graduate early and there's only like a select number of classes I can do that allow me to do
Yeah,
that.
me too.
Yeah. So I
But-
can't take what I want. Feels bad.
I mean, you're taking something that's related to your major. So
Yeah,
it's really
yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, like that's kind of I'm in. The
Yeah,
same
but
boat.
instead of
But
like
I feel like
instead of doing like I don't know like number theory, I have to do like math and statistics or something. You know, it's different, but whatever.
how many are you trying to graduate a year early?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, because I can. Kids do APs. They get you.
No, fuck you. Don't know what to
They're a
do.
load of shit. Fuck you, Kevin.
Massive load of shit.
Fucking
You're
shill.
lying bitch.
Okay, actually, check what college you want to go to and see if they accept AP credit. 'Cause
He's been paid off
Cornell
by
doesn't?
the
No,
AP
Cornell doesn't.
Illuminati.
Okay.
they don't accept
Big
A-push.
AP.
Big AP's paid off
Oh.
Kevin. It was a shill
Which
for them.
everyone is like
Jesus
still
fuck.
ridiculously salty. You will talk to seniors who are like, they didn't accept my A-push credit, which is like dumb.
Damn.
But
Yo, imagine taking AP classes.
yeah.
Imagine being a big AP shill.
Imagine
Yeah.
taking AP classes and then they don't
Or
count.
you don't have to
Like
imagine
my
'cause you do
sister.
it.
Yeah.
Both
No.
my AP credits counted, so Deb.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I still retook
No.
the class, one of the classes, because I'm fucking awful at math.
Well, sometimes
Yeah.
it's beneficial to like I retook both physics, and it was like good for me because I feel like I have a better understanding now.
Exactly.
And like
Damn.
it actually shows up in stuff that I use. So
Yeah, take the
didn't
AP
do
classes, fail the AP test, and then just take the class again in college.
Yes.
or don't fail the AP test and still retake the class again in college because the class in college covers
That's so much
material.
more word fuck
Yeah.
you.
No.
No,
Actually.
but then it's like, but then you could actually, but then if it's easy for you, then you just have a GPA boost because you get a good grade.
What? No.
No.
No. Actually, my brother, he's going to Indiana, and they accept
Oh, that's
threes
awesome.
there. Like if you get a 3 in like anything,
I'm
they'll
transferring to
accept it.
Indiana.
Yo, it's crazy.
It also depends on your major too, I think, because like I know the engineer, like for me, the like STEM classes, I had to get like a 5 in to get credit, but then
Oh,
like
really?
yeah, but then like for
Oh, I didn't
English,
have that.
it was like a 4 or 5, I think.
It's just English isn't a
That's
real class.
crazy.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, for English majors they had to get 5s, but like math they could get like
Yeah, but English
lower.
majors aren't like real students. That was the thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree.
Where's that English degree gonna get you, huh? Huh?
Huh?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, what do you do, huh?
I said
Huh?
I'm not gonna disagree.
Huh?
Andrew, I'm
This is-
agreeing
Huh?
with
this
What do
you.
you do?
And
Huh?
I'm
This
not
is
an
into the
English
computer.
What are you
major.
doing, huh?
Cassie is actually an English major. She's gonna become an English high school teacher
She's
forever.
gonna drive a Chevy Malibu.
I actually debated that because I do like English. And
Big goof.
yeah, but then I was like, I like other things better.
Yeah. Very
And I
big
wouldn't
goof.
like being a professor or a teacher. I don't think.
You could do what regular car reviews did and start doing car reviews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could do that.
My
No.
favorite part of Nintendogs is when I come on the touchscreen.
Yeah!
Woo!
Bro, RCR is
Oh,
so
it's
good.
so good.
I'm,
I'm so glad you showed me
I'm,
it.
I'm glad you liked it. Have you listened
What is this?
So regular
It's a
car
car
reviews.
review.
So what they do is they review cars, but they like apply literary theory and
No.
random non sequiturs and
They
some
don't
funny
say
shit.
this car is better than this car because of its horsepower. They say you buy this car if you're this kind of person.
It's like they said the Chevy Malibu was an English degree on 4 wheels.
It's true.
And it's funny
Like
'cause they
everything
always-
they say is true. It's so good.
Oh yeah, and they're like they understand the car culture too because like cars like the stories about cars aren't about like the machinery. It's always about the people.
What do you mean the stories about cars?
So like the stories of like
This is the 6th generation. It now has 50 more horsepower. No, it's not like
it's like
that.
they're always like
It's always
they're
like,
always like they don't really focus on like the numbers and the specs of the car.
Or they focus on the person that's gonna be
Yeah,
driving.
the kind of person who drives it and like the history behind
So
it.
they go through the stereotypes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like
That actually
Subaru,
sounds really
fun. So good.
Subaru used to be like the quirky car.
We're
Oh, look at us,
quirky,
we're so weird. Oh, we're a Japanese import, and you don't get us. But then they like completely redid it, and now it like appeals to like families and
people in Vermont.
people in Seattle. You know, it's
People who think they're gay.
This
people.
is a very.
You know the type.
What do all these
You know
groups
the
have in
type.
common?
Oh, except
They
the-
buy
the-
Subarus.
Oh,
And they're
except
probably
the
gay.
Subaru, except the Subaru Impreza. Because the Subaru Impreza, the STI is for dude bros.
Oh, true.
Because it was because of Fast and the Furious 2.
yeah.
There's like the drift car. So everyone's like, I'm gonna mod my Subaru STI that I got for $4,000 on Craigslist. I'm gonna cut the exhaust so it sounds like a fart. I'm gonna put an air take in. I'm gonna put a new intake on it because the box said 10 horsepower.
And the only one they ever actually do is the cut the muffler.
Yeah, all they do is they cut the muffler and they
I
add
was like,
they
you said
add a
cut the
different
muffler.
air intake.
It's the only thing they'd ever do.
yeah, it's beautiful.
And it sounds like brap 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 brap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it, like the car. There's also like the Wingadinga people, who will have like classic cars from like the 50s and 60s, but it's like always like the Wingadinga dinga dinga Wingadinga dinga dinga, like the kind of music that they would listen to back in the 50s, like get your kicks on Route 66 kind of shit.
Oh.
And it's like always like the car's always in pristine condition. It doesn't have the original radio. The upholstery is always redone. It's almost always a resto mod car, you know, and it's like it barely retains any of the original features except for the body, and they almost always put a new engine in it because it's like, why wouldn't you?
Why the hell would you not? put a new
It's a
engine in?
60-year-old engine. Why wouldn't you change it?
Would you like to go above 30 miles per hour?
Yeah, right.
Yes, change the engine.
Okay, wait. This reminds me of an interesting kind of tangential question that Andrew's gonna hate me for suggesting. Can I suggest?
Oh, and they
Do
always
it.
have the historical plates and like a model car.
Oh,
of
yeah.
the car is like, here's my toy car. Here's my real car.
Okay, so Kevin's gonna appreciate this. Andrew's gonna hate it. I don't know what the rest of you are gonna think. Sorry, Andrew. So Martin said they would like replace a lot of the parts, so like really only the body's the same.
Wow, I
And-
know where you're going.
So do I.
Yes, and the answer is it's still the same car. Fuck you.
No, I was gonna say
No.
something different. I was gonna extend it a little bit.
If a
Ship
tree
of
falls in the
Theseus,
forest,
It's
No,
still the
you-
same car.
Well, no, what about a person?
She falls in the
what
forest.
if a pair? Okay, this
It's
is my
we
still
still
the
live
same
in a
person.
society.
this is my prompt. This is my prompt.
Friedrich Nietzsche memories. Done.
No, this is my prompt. Not a person, but like let's say a parasite, hypothetically, a parasite takes over your brain and slowly starts replacing its brain with your
Andrew,
brain
don't.
with its
Andrew, don't
brain.
touch
No.
Well, if a parasite takes over your brain, you still live in a society, so you know.
You know what, for the
Bottom
record,
It's like bottom test.
dear listeners, ponder this question. Sorry we couldn't provide you with an answer.
Look
Yeah,
up the
Andrew.
Ship of
Dear
Theseus
listeners.
on YouTube.
Andrew, 4 weeks from now, ponder this question.
Yeah, dear listeners, live in a society with me.
Live in my society. Live in
my
Tommy's
society.
world.
Pick your side.
Tommy
No,
Wiseau's
like-
world.
Yes.
Tommy's world.
Tommy's World, aka DB Cooper in some circles.
Tommy's World is like the exact opposite
Alright.
of the Mr. Rogers TV show.
What was your question, Cassie?
It's okay. You guys don't have to answer.
No,
it.
please.
Basically, the
Please
Ship
do.
of Theseus.
It was just the idea that like
It's the
if a
same
parasite
thing.
slowly starts like taking over your brain, at one point do you become the parasite? I don't remember
When
the
you-
exact wording of the question. I was talking about this with someone.
No.
When you were no longer recognizable to society.
No, but what if you still make
Oh,
That you
that's
live
actually
in.
a decent answer. Fuck, that's a really good answer.
When you are no longer recognizable to the society that you
When the
live
machine
in.
exterminators don't even want to kill you anymore.
Yeah, when they don't recognize you as a valid target.
And they're machine exterminators.
See, the car is still the same because it still has the same VIN number, so...
Yeah. Yeah. No, but
If the state says it's the same, It's the
Still have
same.
Yeah,
Social
for
Security number.
humans.
Exactly.
Frank
That's a good
Fratrucci
point,
said
actually.
That like, or however you say his name, he said that like it's memories. If you can recall like a past version of you, then that's still you. And like, if you could recall a point
But
where
what
you could
about-
recall a point where you remember you were doing this, then that's also you. So if you can have like a chain of memories, that chain is your chain and your chain alone. You can't. Someone can't
But
hijack
what
that
about
or
like a
replace
total
that.
Do you
recall
chain
scenario
hang
where
low? Do
memories
it
are
wobble
implanted?
to it, bro.
What about like a total wait. What about a total recall scenario where I don't know if you guys have seen that movie where like memories are implanted. So like what if you're a robot and you sit up, but I take all of your memories, Kevin's memories, and
And put
implant
it
them
into the robot, then that robot's also me. Yeah. You can duplicate someone.
Yeah,
That's a
impressive,
thing.
Martin.
Thanks.
So then so there's no real Kevin Moore then? Or which
No,
one
you're
is
both the real
There's
one.
two
Both
real
real
Kevin
Kevin Moore.
Moores.
But
Yeah.
then you start to diverge as soon as you make new memories.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Oh wait, I think no. The thing was, it was if a parasite started eating your brain and slowly replacing your mind with its body, at no point in the process would you realize that you were being killed.
What's the
That's a
question?
Okay.
statement.
That wasn't a question.
Yeah.
No, it was a statement, but I think from that it branched off into a
It,
question.
So-
it really shows us that we live in a society.
Does that mean
Bottom
your
test.
brain's being eaten by a parasite and you've become aware, but no one will believe you?
No, I don't think so.
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. Neither would you.
So basically,
Neither
we're
would any of
asking
us.
our zombies.
So we're all
Still us.
zombies? Okay.
Oh, what have I
Yeah,
done?
that's
Do you
basically
chain
it.
hang low?
All
All right, stop. We're not getting
Copyrighted?
Not getting copyright struck by Universal Music Group.
Too late.
Martin,
I mean, you just acknowledge that it's them, so you're probably fine.
Fuck you.
No, I'm saying you're probably fine.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
you would think, you know.
Yeah.
I would think, except there's a parasite eating my brain, apparently. So.
But the parasite in your brain still has the same social
Rip
security
Poppy
number you
Glory.
do, so, you know.
Donkey!
You're welcome.
Donkey.
Wait, how does my social security number even relate to all?
It means that you are the
It's your
same
technical
person.
personal identity.
It's the only thing that
It's
matters.
the only thing keeping you from a Ship
Oh.
of Theseus paradox.
We're all numbers. Okay.
Correct.
No, the thing keeping you from Ship of Theseus is the memories.
What do you mean paradox?
No, the state says
Or
it's the
it's
number.
like whether
It just depends on what-
you,
So
you
if
replace
we lived
every
in
single
an
bit of the
empath
ship.
society, we wouldn't be
Oh,
alive.
that's the
Correct.
name of the I didn't know that was the name
Oh,
of the
that's
paradox.
deep.
If we
That's
lived-
pretty deep.
if we lived in
the
Ancapistan.
story is called Ship of Theseus, but it's like it's just a paradox. So you can just call it like the Theseus.
Yeah, I've only heard
paradox.
it as the ship paradox. I didn't know. Interesting.
I was head chef on the SS poop deck.
It was the S's diarrhea.
Eat my shorts.
That just like caressed your foot. by
You're
accident.
wearing
It's okay.
pants, idiot.
Fine.
Ooh, we still got time.
Okay, so are we done with Quirky?
I think
Yeah,
we're done
I
with
think
basically.
we
Quirky.
exhausted Quirky.
Cool.